Fortunately, the storm keys shortly. But fortunately, the storm keys shortly. But fortunately, but fortunately, but fortunately, the storm keys shortly. 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 But they could have been buried if they were if by the sand. They could have been buried by the sand. They could have been buried by the sand. But fortunately, the storm keys shortly. The sand looked as if they were on fire. They could have been buried, but they could have been buried by the sand. But fortunately, but fortunately the storm. But fortunately the storm keys shortly. But fortunately the storm. But fortunately the storm. But fortunately the storm keys shortly. But fortunately the storm keys shortly. But for